Alright, so this is a video tutorial slash homework assignment part 2, the one that's supposed to be fairly short. And this is where we left off after rigging the right arm. Okay, so this mainly has to do with finishing up the leg. Everything is done except for the pole vector for the knees, which is fairly simple. So I'm going back to the PDF, the Word document. Okay, so go to this section. This section is what, page 9, the end of page 9, and this Word document is the April 14 character rigging homework. Start on page 15, the newest one that I uploaded. So yeah, so lecture notes, this section right here, importing and setting up the knee pole vector constraints. Alright, make sure you only see your MCHIK joints to work on. Your other joint systems should be hidden. Alright, it's gonna follow my own directions. I'm gonna hide that and hide that. So now I only see my IK group. Right, this is your IK, remember this setup. Alright, then import the file, Control IK pole legs. It should be on Brightspace. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah. Pole legs. Import file. Control IK pole legs. And then delete the extra junk that is at the beginning of the controller names. And then it should look like that. CTRL IK pole leg left, CTRL IK pole leg right. Okay, well, I didn't bring it in. File, import. Oh my god, where the hell is it? Pole leg. Nope. Here. Pole legs. Click. Alright, so I brought it in. And you might not notice it, but it's down here. So I made these little controllers. Okay. They're made of several different curved lines all put together. That's why you see this over here. So if you're ever wondering, that's what these are. These are actual lines. Like, like how Illustrator has their Bezier lines. Well, more or less kind of like the same thing, but they're all connected together using a nifty little script. But so in here, I'm gonna delete everything that is before the semicolon. Delete everything that is before the semicolon. Okay. And then I'm going to select the left one right here. Okay. Press V as in Victor, and I'm gonna snap it to right here. I repeat, I'm going to snap it right here. Have the pole leg left selected, press V as in Victor and hold it. V as in Victor with the left mouse, click on it, drag it, snap it. Like that. See? Fairly simple. Obviously there's data in here. We're gonna work on that later. Select the right one, IK pole leg, right. Hold V as in Victor. Use the left mouse click and drag and move and snap. There we go. Then I'm going to select both of them. Okay. And I'm going to move it forward and translate Z by 40 units. So move it over right around here. I'll just type in 40. The main purpose is to have it give it a distance, because these knee controllers are gonna be spaced out like this at all times, like that. See? Alright, so I moved it out. Okay, about 40 units. Now I'm gonna freeze transforms, because like we mentioned, we don't want any data in here. Everything's to be default. No information. Modify freeze transform. All gone. Good. Okay. Yeah. So it should be like this. Like this. Let me X this out. Where's the X out? God, I hate it when they do this. Here, good. Right, good, I exit out. Alright. Next, pole vector constraining the IK legs. Okay, so first, you're gonna select the controller. The IK pole leg left controller. Here it is. IK pole leg left CTRL for controller. Then I'm gonna shift select the IK handle leg left. Well, I can't really shift select it in here, you know, because holding on shift will grab it. I'll grab a whole bunch of things. So IK handle leg left. IK handle leg left. So here it is. So I'm not gonna press shift. I'm gonna just press control. I have this guy selected first. Number one, the controller IK pole leg left has to be selected first. That is because of something called the parent and child order, also known as a parent and child relationship. You select the parent, then you select the child, which would be the IK handle leg left. Here we go. IK handle leg left. I'm holding down control, left click, there. So basically, this is the parent. In rigging, it's parent-child. In the world of rigging, it's parent-child order. This is the parent, and this is the child. So the child, meaning the IK handle, will follow the parent, which is the controller. So we're going to go to constraint, pole vector, constraint, pole vector. And as you can see, there's different types of constraints: parent, orient, pole, pole. Alright, so remember this that we did for the arms. So what do we mean by parent and child? Well, first let's look at the IK leg. So this is the IK, right? It looks like a joint, but it's not, right? They should have made this look different. But so the IK is that stringy thing. Remember the stringy thing you guys made, right? And this blue means there's a constraint, like something is locked into something else. That's why you have these things going on here. You got a pole vector constraint, which is what we just made. And previously, before that, we had the leg left parent constraint when you guys were making the legs. Probably don't remember, but we did the parent constraint for the legs. So, for example, if I grab the IK handle leg, right, it went from, we did the IK handle tool, we started here and we ended here. Remember that part? Click here and end there and made this thing. So that makes that connection where from one beginning point to the ending point, we will have a little string connected. Thus, this is the IK handle, right? the stringy thing. But then from there, we need to have further control of the knee wobble, which is the pole vector. Okay, that's what we just did. And what we did was we made the controller, right, would be the parent that is yanking along the child, and the child that is being yanked along is the IK handle leg left. This right here, the stringy thing. You see this stringy thing? That's the IK handle. This IK handle, right, that is now being ruled over, well, kind of sort of, by the pole vector in terms of the knee, only controlling the knee wobble, right? So that's what we did. Same thing for the right side. So who's the parent? Is it the stringy thing or is it the controller, right? Because right now, you know, nothing's connected. Well, obviously the controller has to be the parent because the controller controls the rig. So parent and child, the IK stringy thing. Where are you? Right, IK handle leg right. Hold down control, left click. Okay, see? Now we have to do the constraint to arrest it. Constraint pole. That's the type of constraint, the pole vector constraint, where, you know, yeah, it does that. Right? So parent and the child, meaning the IK handle. Alright, so we did that. Right click, strike it through. We did the left, we did the right. One last thing. We're gonna parent the control IK poles, which are these guys, the pole controllers, right? Right, because right now they're free flowing, you know. But they need to follow they have to follow along to the rest of the rig. So what we're going to do is parenting, right? Sorry about that. Here. Alright, so in this one, the order is different. In the world of rigging, the order is parent versus child. You know, parent to child. You know, parent and child. This one, for the oh man, you can get more confused because it says here parenting. So this is different parenting. Like previously we were using fancy little tools called constraints. This one is literally physically someone is dragging along something else, someone else. So from the 3D world space, select the child. Who is the child? Well, this controller is going to be a child. Okay. And then we're going to shift select the intended parent. So who is going to, you know, move him along now? You know, before it was him, you know, dictating the movement of the IK handle in terms of the pole vector. But now someone has to carry him along. And that is going to be the foot IK leg controller. So like I said, we're going to select the child. This time the order is different. This time the child gets selected. And then the parent selected afterwards. Shift select the intended parent. CTRL-IK leg left. This is it. Hold on shift. And I'm going to click on that. Boom. Okay. Just that. Do not click on the other mini controllers. Do not. Just click it like at the end there. So we did that. And we're just going to hit P to parent. Boom. looks like nothing happened, right? But if you look here, under CTRL, IK leg left, you crack it all the way open, here it is. So now the child is following the parent now. Whereas before, the child was free-flowing. Freely floating around. But if you look closer at the order, you got your CTRL, IK leg left, and the subroot directly linked to him is him. Then when you go back to here, his subroot is that, and the swivel is now controlling this, the IK toe end, right? And underneath him is this, and this, and this. Alright, good. So let's want to review a little bit about parenting. Again, we're gonna, in terms of this parenting, this is not actually rigging, because we're not using special rigging tools. Basically, we're dumping the child into the parent. We're gonna grab the child. Then we're gonna grab the intended parent. We're gonna hit P, so he's gonna be dumped into him. And it just did. Here it is. If you crack it open some more, we have the whole system going on there. Okay. And so when you lift up the leg, see? When you do that, see? Neat. So that is what we did to finish up the leg. I wanted to do it in class, but I want to try to spend most of the time on the blend system for the arms. Alright, so this is the other part of your homework. Like I said, it's only about 17 minutes. Could have been probably shorter, maybe what, 15 or 12. But yeah. So this is the other part of your homework. Please have this done as well. Fairly simple. Oh, one last thing. Let's organize things. Everything that is IK, because we also have it here anyway, grouping the IK stuff. Let me X that out. Grouping the IK stuff. So anything with IK, right here. See, this one is anything has to do with the FK. See? ORG FK system, MCH FK system, right? So doing the same thing for the IK. IK, 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 right? IK. IK, 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 IK. Poles or arms, IK. IK, 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 IK. This one too, IK, IK. The switchers, I'm just gonna leave alone for now. But purely just the IKs, we're gonna just group it. So that's yeah. Oh, everything except for the controllers. Yeah. Kind of went overboard there. Yeah. And also except for the joints. Yeah. Just the IK handles and the IK handles for the foot, IK handles for the leg and the arm, IK handles. Just those. Yeah. Leave the other guys alone. And then, so that should be 4 pieces. 4 pieces, so that's total of 8. And I'm going to group it, edit, group. And here it is. I'm gonna name this group IK underscore control group. Oh, I take that back. This should be IK constraints. IK constraints group. And then, so we have our IK constraints group, okay. And from there, so I select it. Then I'm also gonna select the MCHIK, 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 all four of the MCHIK joints. And then I'm gonna also press and hold the control and click on the ORGIK hand left, ORGIK hand right. Yours placement or order might be slightly different, so just make sure to read what you're selecting. And then also the control pole arm left and right, also the control IK leg left, control IK leg right. And then since all of those are selected, for now leave out the switchers, but everything else is selected, right? Edit, group. And this group, I'm gonna name it IK control group. Alright, so if I pop that open, within this main group for the IK control group, inside of it I have a mini group called the IK constraints group, the one that we made, and the next guys to it are these. Remember, these guys, they are not part of him. These guys, right, and then him, they are inside of him, right? So yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, that's it. Oh, and I'm gonna start making the third and last tutorial for the legs, and that'll be entire homework assignment. Okay, bye.